Purchase your tracks today.
Welcome everybody to another wonderful day of Madden 17. I'm your host, Timberland the Ghost. Sometimes they call me Timberland the Godfather, but in the end, when you see us on the board, you know we're making moves, representing the Fight Club Gamer Scheme Team, where our mission really is to bring you tips on offense, defense, and concepts to really make your game better at Madden 17 and beyond. And today we're going to continue to bring you another play from our scheme, Gun Wide Trips Halfback Week. And the play we're going to use today is slot seam. So our initial setup, like we always do, we want to make the package strong slot. And when we go to our play, we're looking at slot seam. You'll see the slot seam. You'll see the play art there. But let's get onto the field, and continuously we'll look at the zone, the cover two zone blitzers that everybody's doing with the cross man. So the concept today, what we want to look at is the super C route, and how do we get the most out of the C route out here on the field, and how do we confuse the defense in making the C route a super C route. So the play setup, as you can see, the original play art is just like this, and we'll run the regular play art. And you'll see that C route, if they're in some sort of cover two, sometimes they may get matched up in being man-to-man. You really can't get behind that defender there. But what we want to do is, how do we enhance that C route and really make it something that can be beneficial for you? So like I always say, we do our audibles from left to right. We want to put our X, our far left receiver, on a streak. We want to put our tight end on a slant. We want to put our RB on a fade, and the reason to do that is to kind of spread that safety out. And what we want to do is bring Sanu, the far right receiver, put him in motion, and we want him to continue his motion all the way across the field. And for safety reasons, a lot of times optional, you can block the halfback. But the play art looks like this. Typically, most people lurk the middle with the linebacker, waiting to get those user picks, waiting to chase any kind of route, slant, seams, whatever the case may be, to get those user picks. But I'll show you here how that C route, running it to the inside like this, can give you guy a little boost coming across the middle and can pick up a lot of yards. So let's run it. Boom. So you see the guy comes cross, you see the crossing, your slant guy's going. That slant guy typically is that decoy for you. We'll set it up one more time, and we'll block the halfback. If you really want to, you can pinch the line down. You can pinch the line. But what you're going to have there is that C route really crossing and going through that middle route. Most people are looking to cover corner routes and slants and drags at that point. They're typically not looking for a C route to break to the outside and back to the inside. That's why this route is so effective. That's why I call it the super C route. Let's show you one more time here. And if we feel the blitz come on, pinch your line. Don't hesitate, pitch your line. Boom, right there across the middle, wide open. So let's look at some of the do's and don'ts of this play. Most people, like I said, use the linebacker and they lurk the middle. Putting that guy on the slant can easily distract that guy. If you feel some more heat, I give you another way to run it. You can block your tight end here and put your RB on the slant. Whatever you have to do, you need somebody cutting across the middle to distract that linebacker. Most people lurk there. Let's see if the play still runs similar. I like the tight end on the slant, but if you have to do it this way, this is another way for it to get done. Same thing. You got your slant, you got your C route. It beats this new cross man phenomenon that everybody likes to do. They always like to man up that slot from the opposite side of the field. You're gonna have somebody chasing you at that point. That C route beats that all the time. It breaks that cross man wide open, and that C route across the middle and that slant across the middle are gonna be your first two reads, and that's gonna be the super C route. I wouldn't be Timberland the Ghost if I didn't show you any live footage. But before we go into the live footage, if you like this tip, subscribe to the page, like, comment, let us know what you like, don't like about it. We want to keep bringing you tips day in and day out. Subscribe to the page. We want to be your #1 source for Madden tips in the future at that point. But without further ado, let's show you some live gameplay.
Purchase your tracks today.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Sanu, the man in motion left. On first down, Ryan. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he eventually goes. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Sanu, the man in motion left. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Caught by Sanu. And they're going to get this one off.